Hey everyone, how you doing out there in YouTube land? This is Dave Vaughan from Emerge Wales, whacked in the living room. I hope you can see right now, but I'm in my number 2 wheelchair. I actually got as of from today's 3 wheelchairs. This is the second one. And when I picked this one up today, I noticed it was called an Enigma. What was the name of it? An Enigma. This is really a sign of what God is doing right now. It really is an enigma. It's going to confound the wise. It's going to confound the mighty. But it really is the wisdom and the counsel of the Lord. And many of you out there be thinking, why is God incapacitating people? Why is he immobilizing people? Why is he allowing the heavy, drunken glory to come upon people for weeks and months at a time? Why? It just seems like total foolishness. I gotta be honest, a few years ago when I was full of religion, I would have agreed. But God is coming with a possession order in these days, and he really is taking over the house. I'm finding that God, he isn't impressed by my opinion. He doesn't need my input. As a matter of fact, he can do a lot of stuff on his own. My efforts are not necessary, neither for the intoxication or to bring in the end-time harvest. And we're finding that there's a heavy, drunken cloud, the intoxication of El Shaddai is coming upon us. That we're bearing more fruit with no effort than we did when we put a lot of effort in. All I know is, guys, is this. We don't need to think that the government and the responsibility is resting on our shoulders. We don't need to think that we've got to build this end-time church. We don't need to think that we've got to do anything, really. We were made for pleasure. We were made to drink in the bliss and the intoxication of God. We were made for fellowship and for union with him. As a matter of fact, church history records there were people that over many years were in a continual ecstasy. I read recently of one woman, the last 36 years of her life, she was in a continual ecstasy. A branch hasn't really got to strive or try to bear fruit. It's just a branch. It just be. It's just attached, It doesn't have to strive. It doesn't have to try. It doesn't have to struggle to bear fruit. It's just attached. It's just in union. It's just in fellowship with the vine. The sweet sap of heaven gets pumped through the vine and the branch bears fruit. This is what I'm finding right now, that we're bearing more fruit through doing absolutely squat and nothing than we ever could when we work things up. So my encouragement is this. This is an enigma right now. It's a sign. More and more people are going to need wheelchairs. More and more people are going to be disabled by God. There's a holy disablement, a holy immobilization that's taking place in these days. The heavy, heavy dew of heaven is going to rest so heavily upon our branches that for whole seasons of time, our bodies are going to be physically incapacitated by God. But in the incapacitation, God is going to flow through us like a mighty river. There's a river that's going to flow, that is going to impact the nations. It's going to heal the sick. It's going to raise the dead. It's going to cast out devils. The reality of it is we're coming into a Galatians 2:20 time, where the Apostle Paul said, I have been co-crucified together with Christ. It is no longer I that live. It's no longer Dave Vaughan, but it is God living and moving and breathing through me, because he's the life. He's the one that produces the fruit. He's the one that allows us to bear fruit. So right now, my encouragement to you all is this. Get immobilized by heaven. Be immobilized. Be incapacitated. Be intoxicated. This isn't going to be mobilization outreach. This is going to be immobilization outreach. This isn't going to be the work of man's hand. This is going to be the work of heaven's hand. As a matter of fact, it's going to be the work of Jesus' hands. I shrank you, Lord. I shrank you. So right now our encouragement is this. Take a toke from Jesus. Go a whole lot deeper than you ever been before. Allow God to wash your mind of every religious, pharisaical mindset. Allow him to immobilize you in the glory. And allow your body to become truly a temple for the living God to live, move, and breathe through. This is Dave Vaughan And this is Jesus. And we're just saying right now, it's goodbye from us. It's goodbye from you. We love you with true and pure hearts. And our Shabbat to you is become immobilized. Become ecstatics of heaven, that you may be of some use to the kingdom of God. Bye-bye.